Okay. I have a blue blob. And it doesn't go away. Oh, there it goes. Now it's disappeared. Weird. We have a haunted park. Alright. Anywho, I think, we need to do the road. I don't think I'm gonna extend this fence to the road. I think the road will just kind of, we'll line it with plants, but I don't think we'll do other stuff. I think tonight we'll focus on the lake and the road. I don't know. I'll do some road shit. How? We need to do like a begin two-way sign. We have this begin one way because it's a freeway on ramp. Maybe it will put this over here to say begin two-way. I don't know. It's begin two-way thing. I don't know if that's a thing. Ah, fuck. I rearranged how I'm sitting to hopefully make it so I can sit longer. I just have to remember to keep myself in the comfortable position. Beginning a two-way traffic sign. That's what I want. Oh, it's just two arrows. Okay. So it's not this. Well, fine. Can we make this? Okay, wait. It's like a triangle. Let's go get one of our merge signs somewhere. I don't know. Maybe one over here. Oh, hi, Oliver. My dog was being a psycho. I gave him a rawhide bone, and he turns into Cujo, and I give him a rawhide bone. It's really quite alarming. Ah, fuck! I'm saying fuck a lot. Sorry. Okay. So it's like... It's this. But there needs to be two of them. Of course it's not gonna... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Dummy. What in the world? Oh, jeez. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, I must have random on. Off, please. Alright. That's our vegan two-way road. Okay, so now we're gonna extend these lines kind of all around the road. I think that makes it look nice. But it's not gonna be very fun to watch, which is essentially what my streams are. Not fun to watch. I think we need to move this now too. Now that I put street lamps up. It's always exciting when you get street lamps. I think we can get away with that. What the fudge? I love how, like, the freeway off ramp is just as wide as, like, the actual street. That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Obviously, that will move. The road seems to go up. Cool, I've done all of that for nothing. What's the difference between a line to surface and stick to surface? Okay, you have to check that every now and then because flat maps are not flat. They lie. I'm gonna need to. Oh, wait, I have a fan here. Hang on. Let's do it this way. I don't want it high. I just want it on low. Okay, this is low. Got it. Oh, crap. Sorry. It's not as cold outside today as it was yesterday, so it's a bit warmer in my apartment. Ah! I feel like I'm getting close to starting the entrance castle. I feel like our entrance area is almost there. Which is why I keep playing this game and not Planet Zoo right now. I think next week I'll start Planet Zoo again, though. Putting it in the rotation. Okay, I do have a yield to pedestrian sign. No, we don't like pedestrians in this game. Frankly, in real life too. At least in cities. Pedestrians are the worst. At least in the city I live in, they're the worst. They just don't really care. Those letters are not on the sign. That's hilarious. Just totally a gap, and I don't care because it has the signs everywhere. I'm not gonna go to every sign I have in the zoo. Speaking of zoo, every yield sign I have in this park and fix that. So we're just gonna pretend that we never saw it and move on. Chat. Kind of want to put this in a different building. And then also, oh, not that. Like, could I just put this in the center? I think I could get away with that. That one we'll do ourselves. But and I feel like it's good here. It definitely doesn't work there. But I mean that's actually gonna go away. We're gonna extend that out. Alright, continuing on. That was a fun little distraction. I want to see, does a buggy actually fit? Or is that too... Those are some narrow-ass road lanes. Is it going to honk if I place it down? Yeah, that is some narrow-ass roads. But, I mean, technically it works. I also feel like this would be a dotted line. It would not be a full line, which we'll go in and delete some. feel like I am very dehydrated tonight. I'm gonna go through a lot of water. I think I'm gonna be up all night fucking peeing. Good thing I don't sleep anymore. I got my Twitch, well, my brother got my Twitch working on my desktop again. So now I see all these like little pop-up things. Apparently an ad's gonna start in 42 seconds. And it scares me every time it pops up. So in a while there without Twitch working on my desktop, so I didn't see those. Well, I was able to stream through Twitch, but I couldn't get on Twitch. I don't know. It was a very confusing thing, but it's fixed now. Whoa! So bad. Tomorrow's Friday. It's been a week. I love how this is not uniform at all. The facing, I'm leaving. I feel like I can't be it too precise because I have spent 16 years on not even the entrance to the park. Okay, we'll go. Okay, hang on. First off, that don't be in the group, please. Alright. Let's move these out of the way for now. Oops. Oh. You hear that noise? Some weird noises going on outside. My dog's passed out, so I don't think it's anything I need to be worried about. If it was anything out of the ordinary, he'd be freaking out. Because he's scared of friggin' everything. Oops, sis. I feel like that angle is not fair. This angle is not. Ah! It's too angled here, I think. I know a lot of these are going to get deleted, so we can have spacers, but it's a good way for my brain to kind of see what's going on. It's not going to be perfect, and I'm going to be okay with that. want to check something. Ow. Well, that was loud. Alright, anyhow. Back to lining the road. I will never have fun streams because all I ever do is build really boring stuff. Like roads, freeways. Never anything fun. I put myself to sleep in my own streams, and that's just sad. I talk to myself, but that I blame on my work day because I talk to myself at work all the time. Ah! We're almost to a crosswalk, you know. Ow. I see a crosswalk. I can tell you that this stuff is like totally not in the center. Whoa, what's happening there? Whoa! Okay, does that mean this needs to be raised up a little bit? Because again, flat maps are not flat. Gonna and kind of edit this. Alright, good enough. Not like flickering out anywhere. Well, we're kind of all flickering out. feel like these are not what I wanted. I don't know what I'm doing. I want this over here, closer to the curb. I don't have to press Control X, you dummy. It's already duplicating it. The really sad thing is, I know I have the other side of the road to do. So while it looks like I'm almost done, I still have the other side of the road to do. And that one I won't be able to just copy and paste. I don't think. But at least I'll have the middle of the road done. Ah! Don't do that. Oopsies, I forgot to separate these. My bad. I'm sorry. Split. Just so I can kind of see where I need to. It's gonna end here. Whatever, we'll do this. Oh, fuck. Oh, I said a bad word. I'm sorry. I said a bad word. I'm a bad human being. That we don't need to extend that down because we are going to turn that. Oh, sorry. My butt pillow is getting very uncomfortable. Okay. And my head pillow. So many pillows. Got my arm pillow. I'm gonna save the game. That is like sure. Hang on. How do I do it when it's like I don't design roads. It's going from a 2-lane to a 1-lane. How do I deal with the center lane? I think I need to have this go. Because these guys can't. Oh no, they can turn right. Wait, I'm so confused. This is hurting my head. Like, what I do? Why do I hate myself? Like, that's just because I can also just go. So maybe just like we'll just delete this. We'll put, hi tree, how you doing? We'll extend this out. And then I feel like you need a dotted line. So cars going this way. This is so confusing to me. I feel like there would be a dotted line for cars on this turning left here. Left turn road painted lines. Let's see. So it's like it would be this. That's small. And then it just kind of like that is what it would do. Obviously, it needs to be. I mean, that's making this a very sharp turn. Oh, fudge, don't do that. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, so there's that. We're gonna deal with this entrance later. This one is gonna be the same thing, although I can probably just take this down. Or no, because they can go straight and they would need to come into this. My brain doesn't function So I need to not do this anymore. Hey, Jesus. That looks so bad. Why am I so bad at this game? Wait, I think we need to extend this. Left turn only, and then I feel like all of this needs to be these dotted lines here. Okay, so they can only turn right, they can only turn left, because that's a freeway. It's totally probably not how that would be done. But my brain can't figure it out because it's not very smart. Alright, and then over here, it's just they can go if they want. They can go either way. By the way, I wanted to change this to not be the green. Where are my colors? My graveyard. Purple and green and blue, orange, and supposedly red. Okay. I think the signs like within freeway will stay green because I feel like green is a popular freeway color, freeway sign color. But for the park, I want it to be like that. Okay. We need to make this not a full line, so we need to delete delete stuff. I'm gonna go need to refill my water if I keep playing for too much longer. So we'll delete every other one. Okay, well that complicates things on that one. Not that. Okay, we're gonna move the keyboard so I can do this quicker. Just 'cause with them being in so many groups, it's gonna be too hard to multi-select. Turn. Not perfect spacing, but it's close enough. Okay. Now I have to do the other white line. And then eventually I've got to figure out what to do with this whole drop-off area. I don't really like these paths. But also I don't want to play around. I don't want to play around too much because I feel like it's going to fuck things up, you know? So this I kind of want to have some type of statue, not like super intense. Because we're gonna have to do like an archway here to get people to go in, which means they're gonna have to cross. I just realized there's no actual path to get into the park. It's blocked by the goddamn bus path. So maybe if we get rid of these plants here and have this be a path. Oh, okay, gotta move the keyboard again. Okay, before I do this, you know what? Let's just, whatever. I gotta finish that road. So I think we'll do some sort of like water fountain type thing. There. This is drop off. So cars will come in here, drop off the guests, and then drive out. Is the concept I'm going with. If I do that, is that gonna like not doing anything. Okay, well that one worked. It just doesn't want to round this one. Can you? Oh, it rounded that. And I'm fine with that being rounded. Whoa. Looking things off screen here. That's so weird. Why is that not rounding? Damn it. This game. I remember this freaking path was a disaster, so I don't want to delete it and try other stuff. Oh my gosh. Everything is falling over. Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and do the other white line. This can actually all be in a group. I don't have to keep splitting the group on this one because I didn't have to put it in the middle. Flip! Bring it down. Do two, and then we'll start its own group, and then we won't have to delete the group. Alright, now we just go around. That's okay, that's better. This is very boring, but I do feel like slow progress is being made. It is very boring to do and to watch, frankly. Ah! Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Clicking off screen. That's never a good thing. Today is the 15th. Almost done with May. I know at some point the road goes up. Almost to the first crosswalk. I don't know how I should line the roads. That's something to think about. I just do trees. Probably just do trees and some of that cabbage bush thingy. Maybe just palm trees. I don't know. It's me, so I'll definitely probably add the cabbage bush. Because as you can see, I do add that a lot. I know me. So I know while I have a bunch of freaking plants along the park, when I decorate the lake, it's gonna be ridiculous. The amount of plants in the lake. And I already know that it's a ridiculous amount of plants, not even by the lake. Okay, how did the road? I know the road went up at some point, but on this side of the road it didn't go up. How does that make sense? Why are the flat maps not freaking flat? Seems to be a bush. Like, I'm fine with that being in the way, but this is a little ridiculous. There's some overgrowth into the road. Not an entire bush, but come on, game. Oh, wait, that was me. Same with this one. Too much. And this one while I'm at it. It'd be kind of cool if they made it so you could like designate paths to be roads, and then they would have cars drive on it. Because it'd be kind of cool to make it look like this. There was a bunch of cars that just drop off whenever I get to the drop off. I don't know how. Here's the drop off. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, this white stuff will follow the road along, but I think I'll take it all the way around there. I was gonna do the lake tonight. I don't think I'm gonna have time for the lake because this road's taking forever. But I started with the road because I wanted to get it over with. Thinking, hey, it's gonna be an easy, quick project. Here I am, an hour into the stream, still doing road lines. Why am I so slow with this game? Kind of crazy. It's taken me this long to just build the road into the park. How long is the entrance castle gonna take me? Very scared. I'm not going to follow it along here. Well, I guess. Is this gonna cover up those weird... Just wanted to cover up those weird whatever the hell that is. Such a weird little glitch. Okay, the ground is raised here for some reason. Don't know why, but it is. Which explains that little lip that I did there. Apparently not high enough. Okay. Road lines are so much fun. Whoa! I don't know what I just did there. But we can't have this. Hello, Primal Flexes. What's up with you? I'm just building road lines. It's very invigorating. Totally not putting myself to sleep at all. I thought it would be fun to make a detailed park, and so I've been working on this park for months, and I haven't even got to the damn entrance of said park. And you can tell how I'm very over not being at the entrance, because I was originally going to have these be exactly spaced out, and then I just said, screw that. I'm just going to do it this way. So don't look too closely at how inaccurate these road lines are. No, how not the same to the curb, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, goodness. I think super detailed is worth it in the end, but man, it takes forever to actually get it done, at least for me. I am the world's slowest builder. Are we coming up to a crosswalk yet? Soon. Nope. Ugh. That was a bad turn on my part. Oh, crosswalk. Means we're almost done. Sort of. Crosswalk 1. That's a bad angle. Okay, then I need to do the lines over here. damn lining. Ugh. See what oh no! There goes my headphones. It's only taken me about 3 months. Actually, I don't know how long it's been. Let's see, when did my screenshots start? That's when I can figure out how long it's been. Let's go here. I started this February 24th. To be fair, my computer was broken for part of it, and then I got injured, and so I haven't been playing every night, but still, that's February. It is now May, and I am not to the entrance yet. That's a little ridiculous. I suck at this game, especially when it comes to trying to use the widget tool. Ah! That's how I am in Planet Zoo. I have yet to finish a zoo in Planet Zoo. I'm close on one, so I'm like trying to not move on to a new zoo until I finish off that zoo. But because I'm so slow, I just have ideas of what I want to do for a new zoo, and I don't have the patience to finish what I'm building because I am the world's slowest builder. It's ridiculous how slow I am. And I don't want to wait. I want to get going on my new ideas. So I just have a bunch of non-finished zoos. And the funny thing is I have to plan, the way my brain works is I have to plan things out before I can even build them. Or else then I just get overwhelmed and nothing gets done. So I have sketched out all of these zoos and not one of them is done. That's not true. There's my North Pole Zoo is done. Well, I was going to build a forest for the polar bears. I haven't built the forest for the polar bears. Oops. Should maybe click before I start moving things. I think the greatest accomplishment in my life is if I ever finish a park or a zoo before moving on to the next one. If I do that, I can die happily. Again, don't look too closely about how the spacing is not the same. We're going to pretend it is. We're also going to pretend that an actual civil engineer designed these roads, and so the roads are completely, absolutely how they would be in real life, and not a figment of my imagination because I don't know. how to design roads. That's so bad. I hate angles. No, I hate curves, not angles. Or sharp angles, it'd be easier to deal with. Why did I want this to be a very curvy park? I have to do the freaking center lines on this too, because this is two-way. Two-way road. I thought I was done. Wait, I don't even know. So they can come in here, drop off. I don't know how to convey that. That is the question. I think we need to do one of these thingies. Let's get that and split. Fix the angle, but I'll just get the length I want. Oops. I don't even know, like, how drop-offs are supposed to look. Why can't I design something I actually know what it looks like? Okay, we need a stop sign. Where do I have a stop sign? That is the question. I know I have one built somewhere. That's a yield. Are they in the parking garage? Stop sign? Anywhere? Or do we only have yields? Son of a nutcracker. That's a level 2. Oh, level 2 sign. Okay, just kidding. I only have. I could have sworn I built a stop sign somewhere. Did I have an exit sign? I have a. Oh, drat. I don't. How do I not have a stop sign? That's also yield. Yield. Not yield. That's nothing, because they can only go. Son of a nutcracker. I don't want to build a stop sign. I feel like we need to make these guys stop on this road. Fine. Build a freaking stop sign. Alright, I need a picture of a stop sign because I'm an idiot. Stop sign! You know, also, I'm going to save the game because I've done a lot of freaking road work and I don't ever want to have to do more road work. It is an octagon. Move that down for no fudge. Okay, hang on. No, I don't want these. Did I get the letters? No. How did I not get the letters? Good hell. That one? I want the letters. It's not happening. I mean, to be fair, that's not really something you're gonna know off the top of your head. A stop sign you see when you just anytime you go outside. Why can I not select the fucking letters? Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. This game is ridiculous, and I know that they're not connected. Alright, do we have like an octagon shape, or am I gonna have to build a freaking octagon shape too? Shape. We don't have an octagon. Of course we don't. Can I search octagon? Does that bring anything up for me? Octagon. No. Damn it. Gabe hates me. Well, what we'll do is we'll get a square. Make it a. Okay, maybe not. Wait, did they change that to where you can make it smaller? I feel like we could never get this at 5% before. And I complained about it. Ah! That is not what I'm going for here. How the hell do you make an octagon? Red. Also, struggling. Life is hard. It's like, why can I not? My brain doesn't work. Okay, well, this one's skinnier, so I already like this one better. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me going, what the hell, when did that happen? Because I totally feel like the shapes are something we should be able to make whatever size we want. Like, I think some of them you could get down to like 10. I think we're gonna have to. I don't know why I can't seem to wrap my head around how to do an octagon. We'll make those small. And then you flip it like this. Here we go. You guys, I got this. I'm not a complete idiot. I am, but, you know. I didn't get the daylight right still. Oh, not that way. There we go. Oh, jeez. I'm getting the shape. Figured it out. It was hard. My brain could not get wrapped around that idea. Hey, look, it's an octagon. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. I know my shapes. My geometry teacher would be horrified that I really struggled figuring that out. Okay, we want it to be around this size just so it makes sense. Okay, that works. Alright, we can get rid of these. we'll have it be red, and then we'll do this, and we'll make it a little bit bigger. What am I doing? Well, let's make it white, and then make it a little, oh Jesus, not that much bigger. A little bit bigger. Push it in. Okay, and then thank heavens we have these that I love. Wish we had this in the zoo game. Stop! That's, I know what I'm doing. I want it white, not black. Jesus. And this is the font I'm using. And obviously it needs to be smaller than that to fit it on that. Stop. There we go. We got ourselves a stop sign. I'm so proud of myself. I'm also ashamed of myself that it took me that long to build the stop sign. Also, we should maybe get the sign connected here. Oh, gosh. Got ourselves a stop sign. We're gonna duplicate that and put that over there. Stop. Don't go into the road. Oh, fudge. I gotta do the white lines over here. Let's do the white lines because I still don't know how I'm gonna do this drop off zone. We'll do the white lines and the yellow lines. And I don't I can play for 20 more minutes and then I have to stop and go to bed. Else I will regret it tomorrow. I stayed up way too late last night and I regretted it today. You guys, there is a hole into the unknown. Be careful. Don't fall into the hole. What the hell? This game is great. Totally no notes. Jesus Christ. Okay, don't use the, oh my good God, widget tool. Don't use the rounding paths tool when you're gonna line your paths with stuff. Complicates things. You can pothole fixer upper dude. Pathetic that we don't even have an open park yet and we've already got potholes in our roads. What kind of park are we running? I love the stamp tool. I just decided to make my paths a road, and then I thought it would be fun to put road lines on there. It's because I'm just not a smart human being. Which would explain the whole February, March, April, May, yeah, the 3 month process, and still have yet to get to the entrance. Hey, cool, thanks for building it on a flat map. Appreciate it. Thanks for making your flat maps flat. Well, I live in a state that they just keep tearing up roads. Well, they'll finish a road, and then like a month later, they have torn up the road that they just finished. That's where I live. That's what they do there. That's why everything's under construction here, pretty much constantly. If they don't finish by winter time, the road is just closed. I should become a civil engineer so I actually learn how this stuff works. And then I can create actual realistic roads. At least you don't have to fight to figure out which roads are closed and which roads are not. And trying to get home yesterday, I had to go on a very roundabout way to get home because every freaking road was closed. And the sad thing is it's like summer, so it's just starting, which means it's going to get so much worse. Oops, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm growing to hate roads. When I did the freeway, I really hated freeways. Now I'm growing to hate roads. I don't like that one. That's too messy. Let's grab this sign. Oh wait. No, not that sign. God damn it. What? This side. There we go. Okay. So we put a sign. This is I don't want that. No, don't do that. Okay. I think it's 3. I don't remember. Not that. Oh, I would love Planet City. I would spend so much money on Planet City. Even though, like, we have City Skylines. City Skylines 2, it's still way too bugged for me, so I can't justify buying that. Somnium Park. And then bring that down. Drop off. That way, this needs to go up. Can we make this smaller now? Oh, we can't see. It was at 20. 20 was what you could get these down to. And now we can go 5. Oh, I don't need those weird things now. Oh, gosh. That's not what I wanted. 10, please. Now I can make better arrows without doing whatever these pieces are. Don't need commas anymore. That's not. Okay, we're good. Put that to 5. Actually, this is 5. All my time would be wasted on a freaking freeway. Sort of like what I'm doing here. Whoa, whoa. I don't think I got them all. What? How is that a better angle game? Yeah, I kind of want to. Well, nope, not gonna do that. Just kidding. Okay, this is gonna be. Do I have caps on it? Dragon a lot. That way. Raise that up a little bit. Totally. Look the widget tool. It's amazing. Alright, I guess that's where the arrow is going to be. Alright, and then I think it's northbound. That's what I've decided this is. Oh, damn it, I was wrong. It's southbound. southbound. Okay, guess I can't change both of those colors at the same time. We'll do green, maybe, and green. And then can we make this bigger? This needs to be smaller. Okay. We put this over here. Rats. Again, flawless execution. Put this over here. Bring this over here. Seems to cool. Everything's fine. Totally normal behavior. I have snap-on, so we get there. This will be the Griffin lot. And you can't get to the freeway from over there, can you? No, because I have that road turned off. Oh wait, no, you can cut through the parking garage. So yeah, wait. So this, that's south, this is north. Okay, yeah, you can. My brain hurts. I'll be at freeway northbound. Northbound. Okay. We got that sign. I don't know how to do this now. That is the question. And I want to finish it. I need to stop playing, but I also want to finish it. This will be drop off, so I think what I'll do is I'll like make these lanes I'll just do okay, how many did I place? Oh, just one. I select both. Is it gonna let me? No, because the widget tool is great. I wonder if I give it more, if it would let me. I did 4 in a row. Like that? Well, it would help if I put it in a fudge and group. Be a dummy. Very smart. Put that in a group. And then get into said group. Don't move the camera, you stupid game. Aha! Okay, well, we need to get rid of that. Watch that screw up the tool. Yep, that screwed up the tool. Jesus Christ. This is a fun game. I like the game. Doesn't drive me crazy at all. I spend half of my freaking time playing this game complaining about this stupid freaking tool. So I'm just trying to convince my brain that it's really an awesome tool, and I don't hate it with every fiber of my being. I give up. I give up. We'll do a 1 by 1. Because I think we'll have this entire area. I think we'll do this as a straight line. And then I kind of want this, just obviously not on the grass, but... Oh, I got rid of my spacer. Good help. See, this damn widget tool, it throws me off. Oh. Confirm. Don't forget to confirm. Keep wanting to do Control X. I don't do Control X on the green. I do it on the white. I feel like I'm complicating things by doing this way rather than doing it on the actual road. I don't know. Stupid shoulder. I'm staying up past my bedtime again. I just want to finish something. I want to be able to look and say, oh, I made progress, rather than not making progress. Okay, let's put that up there. Let's try this. I think I just placed like 6 of them. No, that's not working. That doesn't feel good. Did I put like 6? Okay, I didn't. Probably shouldn't have put those road spacers, but we're leaving them, damn it. amount of time I spent on it. Again, I'm not a civil engineer. I don't design roads. I don't know if this is accurate at all. I need to pay attention when I go places and see how they've set up their like entrances, drop-off areas. I mean, to be fair, it's the entrance is right here. I'm close. Like, this is a ridiculous amount of pieces, and I haven't even got to the freaking park yet. I hate my computer, I think, is what I'm doing. And the really scary thing is, for the entrance, I'm gonna build a freaking castle. Oh. What size? Hang on. This is at 100%. Alright, that works. Oh, not there though. Do the square. This is supposed to be, it's gonna be, eventually, in about 16 years, it will be a fantasy theme park. Like, a fantasy themed theme park. That was really hard. That's why the parking garages are the dragon and the griffin lot. So there's gonna be like a roller coaster. Well, they're gonna be dueling roller coasters. It's not gonna be dueling because we can't do dueling in this game, but there'll be like dragon. We can ride the dragon or chase the dragons. I don't know. I have it written down somewhere. Dueling Dragons is the name of it, I think, is what I decided, even though I think that's a pretty common name for several roller coasters, but I'm not creative. Probably why I'm spending so much time on the entrance, because I'm scared to actually start building the theme park. Can't build roller coasters. Like, I don't know how, so I'm very scared for that part whenever I get to there. That's gonna bug me. I did that really badly. This was how I was gonna do the road liners, and then I just said, screw that. It's like something like this. It needs to be evenly spaced, or else it would drive my OCD brain crazy. I can do that. That's probably way better than dueling dragons. I'm trying to decide if I want that at the front of the theme park too, like at the beginning, after the castle, and kind of have them fly through the castle. I don't know. I know I'm gonna have go-karts flying through, not flying. Go-karts don't fly. That would be cool. How cool of a go-kart would that be? Flying go-karts? I want flying go-karts. Who cares about flying cars? Flying go-karts. Although I guess to get flying go-karts you would need flying cars. I know I'm losing my mind when I'm talking about flying go-karts. Don't control X that one, you dummy. No, stop it. Now I want to play Mario Kart. Even though I hate that level. I fly off that road so many times. I'm so bad at Mario Kart. Really, I'm bad at all video games. My niece is obsessed with Mario Kart. So I think I'm going to get her to the point where she just won't leave my brother alone. And so he caves and buys the new Switch 2. So she can play with the new Mario Kart, and then I can steal his Switch 2 and I can play Mario Kart. She's a toddler, and toddlers can be very annoying. If you get them to pester, oh no, this is gonna be all fucked up. The flat map is not flat. Cool. Love having a non-flat map. We're gonna pretend that there's not a lip there, okay? I figure if I get my niece to just pester them, they'll buy all of the stuff for me, and then I can just play it. And then I just, she can. I'm friends. No, I have the Steam family with my brother, so she can play games and I can play games. We don't even have to play games together. She does currently hate me. So I have to bring my dog with me or else she doesn't talk to me. Ooh, maybe I'll tell her how much my dog wants to play the new Mario Kart game. And then she'll just have to get it for my dog. Well, then kill him, dang it! Just out there letting your nephew die. Although I have a feeling your nephew's just doesn't need to be healed. What is this piece? What is happening over here? I don't know what that is. I want to bring this here just because. You go up there. It's gonna be kind of hard to be healed if you're nowhere near your healer, dude. You're supposed to be magical and you're just supposed to teleport to him and heal him. I mean, obviously, come on. Because in shooter games, that's totally a thing. You can just teleport to your team members. Absolutely. The only shooter game I play is Mass Effect. I used to play James Bond, the Nintendo 64 version. That's a fun game. Can't believe you just let your nephew just die like that. Really is on you. Okay, then we can get rid of that big green thing. I'm just so bad at shooter games. Like, this has taken me 3 months to build, so I'm bad at this game. But at least this game I can be bad at. Shooter game, I just am dying constantly. It's really quite sad how bad I am at video games. Like, even on like the easiest difficulty, I'm so bad. I love video games. I just suck at them. Like my brother, even though he has a toddler who takes up so much of his time, he's constantly texting me like screen grabs of just credits from games that he has beaten. It's like at least once a week I'm getting a text saying, "Oh, I beat another game." I'm just like, I hate you, bro. I picked flat map when I started this map. If it is a flat map, why does it do that? It is very obviously not a flat map. Oh, Spyro, that's taking me back. I was really bad at Spyro. I never got very far into it because I couldn't do it. I was not talented enough for that game. You know what games I was good at? Neopets. I rocked Neopets. Best website ever. I had so many little Neopets. I either went with a red guy or a green little guy, depending on who I chose. I don't know what to do here. I really need to stop playing. Goodness gracious. I had one blue dude, and I didn't like him. Like, I was trying to go, like, Pokemon wise, and I was like, okay, this is going to be my water Neopet. And I didn't like him, so I didn't do much with him. Whoa. So it was always, and I made so many Neopets. Drop off only. You know people are going to try and actually park their car here. Oh, I don't have caps lock on anymore. My brother, I didn't have a Game Boy. My brother did. That's actually what got me into video games because I would play Pokemon Red and Blue all the time. Like, whenever he wasn't using his Game Boy, I was on it playing Pokemon Red and Blue. Pokemon Yellow was my favorite, though. But I started with Red and Blue. We need to move that fern. It's a pretty fern. We'll put it back here. I think that's why I like. That's why I am a fan. My favorite Pokemon to this day is Charmander and Squirtle. The two of them are like my faves. They're just so cute. We're gonna snooze the ad break because I gotta stop soon. Oh, yeah. When it was nighttime, my brother was playing it. There was no way he was gonna let me play it. Oh, I need a stop sign over here, too. I am not one to name my Pokemon. I always leave them the same names. Mostly because I'm not creative and I can't think of names. And also, I feel so much pressure when they're like, what do you want to name it? I'm like, I don't know. But I could never name a child. What the? Cool. That was cool. Not over here. Flip it that way. There we go. Now I want to play Pokemon. You know what else was a fun game? Legend of Zelda. The Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda. That was a fun game. And I can't play Breath of the Wild. I don't remember what it was named. If I saw a picture of it, I would know exactly what it was. I think it was the Super Nintendo, not the Nintendo version. I don't remember, though. Maybe it was the Nintendo one. Oh, yeah. The Ocarina one was 64. That was a good game, too. That was... I remember thinking that was so advanced. Like, such amazing graphics when it came out. We got to ride a horse. I was really excited about riding a horse. The Nintendo, no, the Super Nintendo one. It was you didn't get to ride a horse. You just walked around. All of these consoles, I was not given a console. I was not allowed to have my own console. So I had to steal my brother's. And I actually, when I was younger, I hated football. And then my brother made me play football with him because he knew he could beat me. And so he played football, and so I learned the game, and then I fell in love with football. Much to my mother's dismay. And now I'm obsessed with football. That's how I fell in love with football. I don't know why I said that story. We weren't talking about football, but that was PS2 though. I don't think we played football on PS1. I don't know Jackie Chan Adventures. There was a Simpsons game. I loved whatever the Simpsons game was. I think that was PS2. You got to go down like a water slide, and then you got to like throw eggs. The things I remember. Okay, honestly, I think this is just what I'm gonna have to drop off be. Cause, fuck, this fucking arm. So really, you can go whichever way you want. I have... Yeah, the arcade one. Tony Hawk, that was another one I played. Was that PS2? I don't know what console that was. I have the game played? No. Why is the sun moving? That was weird. That was one. Yeah, my brothers had all of the gaming, like literally all of the gaming consoles. Started with my oldest brother. He got the Nintendo 64. He had the Sega too, whatever the Sega one was. The handheld Sega. He had that. And then my other brother got the Game Boys. He got the Super Nintendo. Oh, that would be a sharp left turn right there. I don't know why I'm putting arrows on the road. You would think you would know that one. Okay. I think we'll put grass here. Not grass. We'll put plants here. We'll do some type of water feature there. Gotta do a crosswalk or cross the bus lane. But I think that will be it for me. Let's move all of this to the graveyard. Not the rocks. Move all of these to my graveyard over here. And there's this thing too. Alright. Oops. Hey look, it actually looks like something now that I have a road. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Thanks for the follow, Primalflixes.
I need to change that dang sound. Hey, thank you for the follow. But that is it for me tonight. I wanted to do the lake. That's what I started with, and clearly that didn't happen at all. So thank you for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. And I hope you have a good night. It's so loud. It gets me every fucking time. Alright.